movies for black girl nerds.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
So we're big fans of Agent Hill, and of course you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
So as we've seen Agent Hill kind of rise up in the ranks, number 2 to Fury.
Yep.
What?
Number one if he's out of town.
Number 1 if he's at
Number one if he's off planet. Number one if he's off planet. Okay.
How has her journey set her up for She-Hulk?
For She-Hulk, a Secret Invasion.
Oh, Secret Invasion.
I was a
I'm
second.
so
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I was like, am I in She-Hulk? And I've missed. That's how my life is on this. I'm like literally like, am I in that one? What's happening?
You're in everything in my head.
Sure,
Okay?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I think, at the beginning of our show, Maria Hill's been dealing with a lot, and Nick Fury's been off planet. He's been, doing all that secret stuff in outer space. We're not going to get into it at the moment. And she's been holding down the fort, and she's been trying to keep people safe. Like, that is like her literal job. And when we start this show, it's like the rug gets pulled out from under her because she's after the bad guy, and now she doesn't know who the bad guy is. And she can't tell who it is because they keep shifting forms and shapes and people. So it's really like our show is really about trust and a lack of trust, and who can you trust. And it's really dark, it's really gritty, it's an espionage thriller, and it's really, everybody is very tense and doesn't really know what to do. So they're finding it out together.
And since day one, when you came to Marvel, and to now,
Yes.
how have you seen it just grow and the progress and everything?
Oh, I mean, it's been wonderful. The amount of diversity that's coming in, the types of stories that we're telling now, is so exciting, because it's like the audience just can get bigger and bigger and watch more and more and take more from this world. And I think what Marvel does really well is humanize gods. That all these superheroes have a weakness, and we can relate to that. And so it's really human stories, but it's great to just see all these amazing, and not only like on screen, but behind the screen, women, diverse people. Like it's really exciting, and it's really thrilling that's all coming ahead. And I can't keep track of it. I don't know which multiverse we're in. Which?
I'm in a multiverse.
I mean, are we in a multiverse?
Every movie, so
Are we? I mean, it's so. I can't, like, my small brain cannot keep track of, like, are they dead though? Are they though? I don't know what's going on.
I mean, you're the constant.
I hope to be.
Thank you
so much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Take care.
We are Black Girl Nerds.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that you don't have a big bright light in my face. I'm sure I don't look quite as good without a big bright light in my face, but I'll take it.
You'll look gorgeous either way. So, we've seen Hope kind of blossom, come into her own throughout the series. What can you say about just her growth in this next film?
I think that sometimes growth looks like you're moving backwards, and that's the case for Hope in this movie. She has always been so fully formed from the beginning. Even her Inception story, you don't really get to see her do that classic superhero, I don't know what to do, bumbling along. She was like, I got this. I had no questions about whether I can do this or not. And that's fun to play. But I really wanted to see Hope, now that her heart is so open. She's allowed love into her life through Scott. She's repaired her relationship with her father. She has her mother back from the quantum realm. She's like the Grinch. Like, her heart has grown 3 times the size in these last 2 films. When your heart's pulsing and throbbing and massive and open like that, you're bound to get hurt. And so it was really fun to bring some vulnerability and some fragility to the character.
And for those who may not be as familiar with Wasp and just her comic book legendary prowess, what would you say to them in terms of introducing them to this character now?
Oh, I would say she's the OG, and you got to get to know her story, because technically she's the one who first had the idea to bring together the Avengers, and her and Hank she came up with the name, the Avengers, and so her and Hank were the founding members of the Avengers in the comic book series. I think it's the Astonishing Tales number 44, I think, is the one where she's first introduced. So get on it, ladies. Get on it, Black girl nerds.
Thank you so much. Hello. I'm loving this outfit.
Thank you. You know, I'm just giving. I'm giving today. I'm basically doing a cosplay of myself, of like who I want to be.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We're here at Comic-Con. I'm having fun.
So how was the panel for you?
It was amazing. It was really great because it's my first Comic-Con. It's my first Marvel movie, and I literally got to watch it, the first little teaser with the fans, and it was really great. And I was like jumping up and down, and it was awesome.
So is there any information or teasers you can give us about your character, Cassie?
The biggest teaser that I can give you is that, you know, her dad is Ant-Man, and she's just like you and me, like trying to figure it out, and she's becoming who she's supposed to be. So how do you do that? You make a lot of mistakes.
And if you could sum up this movie, or you said you got to watch the first beginnings of it with the fans, right? Okay, so on set, what was it like just seeing everyone in action, being in this Marvel film? What was it like for you?
Well, what was it like for me being on set? It was like a dream because I thought I would be like, I just had so much fun. I loved laughing every day. We did a lot of improv, and Paul and Peyton, our director, like created this space to play. And I thought it was going to be really like stand on your mark, watch the lighting, and it was that, but it was more because we really created something. Like you can feel it, and I think it's almost like if you're watching a musician and their band, they're like jamming. I felt like we got into like this groove of making each other laugh, which sounds so funny because I kept thinking I'm going to be so bad in this movie because all I do is laugh. I cannot get through a scene with Paul Rudd without laughing. But I think that's good because you'll feel it. I hope that people resonate with that. And, you know, it's a beautiful father-daughter story, and I think a lot of people can connect with that. There's a lot of heart in it, so I'll probably be crying.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.